Leonard dishes to Morris. Outside for George. Towns against Morris. Outside Jackson. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
George finds Morris, and Morris throws it down.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
Now the pass to Russell. The kick out to Towns. Up the line, Minnesota. Russell passes to Towns. And again, the turnover by the Timberwolves. And here is Los Angeles now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Morris. Outside for George. Outside Jackson. Three-pointer. That ball's nice speed that time from George. Jackson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Russell with a wide-open look. Another miss by Minnesota.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Leonard dishes to Morris. Gobert with the block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Russell kicks to McDaniel. Stolen by Jackson. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Leonard against Gobert. To the paint. Here's George. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And now a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
Jackson against Russell. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Morris against Russell. Morris kicks to Jackson. Outside Leonard. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Oh, he misses the dunk.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the Claw is.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Jackson kicks to George. Pass to Leonard. For the three. And rebounded by McDaniels.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And finished off by Edwards.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Passes it to Morris. Outside for Jackson. Shoots the three. He can't hit that time. Timberwolves go the other way with it. There's Russell with the three. They get the rebound. There's the pass to Gobert. Up top, Edwards. Defended by George. They retain possession. So they take the lead. Gobert's got his second bucket.
Entering the league raw offensively, Gobert's developed a few moves in the inside.
Morris into the lane. Jackson from long range. And they'll get another chance. That will count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a close game so far. Thank you, David. And we'll be And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, George displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
On the court for Minnesota. Prince out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard position. Wall looking it over. Powell, the pass to Mann. What a terrific move that was. Mann's got his first basket.
More than willing to make the next pass. Powell is a total team player.
Here's Noel. Powell with the steal. Here's Mann, guarded by Prince. Pass to Powell. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Back to Wall. From deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Noel. Here's the screen. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Noel's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Mann passes to Powell. Here's Mann. A three-pointer off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Noel. McLaughlin, the pass to Prince. That's tipped. Wall with the steal. Covington kicks to Batum. Back to Covington. Pass to Wall. And Wall with the slam.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
Minnesota with the ball. They lead by 1. Here's McLaughlin. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Passes it to Noel. Back to Reid. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Outside, Wall puts the move on. And here's Covington from the arc. The rebound by Prince. Timberwolves leading by 3. Anderson outside. From the arc. Powell pulls it in. And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And it's Wall in the corner. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Anderson with the ball. And Batum picks him up defensively. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Noel. The shot misses. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Wall with the slam.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
The Clippers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throw.
McLaughlin. Minnesota gets it back. And a new shot clock of 14 seconds. Tries the spin move. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
Stolen. 43 seconds left in the third. Prince outside. Anderson outside. Just 5 on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Clippers trail by 3.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But, you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Here's Powell. The kick out to Wall. Covington in the corner. And he hits it to tie the game up. Covington's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And we don't see Covington shoot from the corner a lot, but he looks confident bombing it from there.
It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And coming up, well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Clippers shooting a meager 37% for the game. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. They now take the lead. That's 10 points for George.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
Leonard with the steal. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. Jackson's got the ball. Fires for 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Leonard. No good from outside. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Shooting 2.
And Edwards drops them both. And here is Los Angeles now. Jackson looking it over. Kicks it out to Leonard. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. The Timberwolves shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Russell dishes to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
It's Jackson with the drive. Morris passes to Leonard. Back to Morris. The pass to Zubac. It's stolen by Edwards. Clippers moving the ball around. And the dunk by Zubac.
Always nice to see PG dropping a dime, putting his excellent vision on the floor to good use.
Russell against Jackson. Outside, Towns. It's stolen by Morris. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Over Edwards. And George kicks to Zubac. Outside for George. 6 to shoot. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Jackson misses.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Kicks it out to Leonard. Outside, George. Pass to Morris. 5 to shoot. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Important points from Morris. And when he's feeling it, he'll step up and take control.
It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by George. Yep, it counts.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Knocks it loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Takes it out to Leonard. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Towns.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Outside, Russell. There's the triple. 6 on the shot clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Here's Edwards. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's George. Got it.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Right side, Edwards. Pass to Russell to take the lead. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Zubac does screen on Edwards. It counts.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Outside, George. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
The starting lineup for the visiting Memphis.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center position. Leonard gets the bucket.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Outside Morant. Hits the three-pointer.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Jackson outside. Shot clock at 6. A three from Bane. On target from range.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
And here's George. Going inside. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Morant with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Kicks it out to Jackson. Plenty of space. And that one's long.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Leonard left side. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Moran against George. From deep, Bain. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Out to Leonard. Pass to Morris. Inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Steven Adams. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. He's off on the second. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Now Brooks. The three is up. Paul George pulls down the board. Morris on the wing. Fires the three. Sends it home from three-point land.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one.
Now here's Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Morant with it. Guarded now by Morris. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Clippers trail. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Back to Jackson. Kicks it to George.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Leonard up top. Brooks defending. Pass to Jackson. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Morant. Outside for Brooks. Outside Bain. To the inside. Here's Morant. Driving inside. The Clippers grab the miss.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Leonard passes to George. Back to Leonard. Morris for three. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Brooks with it. And it's Leonard picking him up. Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Jackson outside. And here's Zubac. Second chance effort. Out to Leonard. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Adams against Zubac. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. Fires the three. Not going to go that time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out in front. Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the court for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
Morant, no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Brooks against Leonard. Let's go with a three. Can't get it to drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Now Los Angeles with it, trailing by 2. George passes to Jackson. Back to George. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And it's Morant off the drive.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
And the Clippers have possession. Jackson outside. Pass to George.
Ball entered from below the basket. Ball to Memphis.
For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Outside Morant. Takes a 3. He buries it from 3. Now it's a 7-point Memphis lead.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A., after dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
Here's Leonard. Morris outside. Kicks it to George. Morris, a screen on Bain. George passes to Leonard. The 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Bain from behind the arc. Down low. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
George. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
From deep, Morant. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
Jackson, pass to George. Over Bain. And George with the basket on the assist by Jackson.
He can do damage from just about anywhere on the floor. When you let George get position inside like that, he's guaranteed to finish.
Now here's Bain. 6 points for him. Outside Morant. On the wing, Brooks. This one for 3. No luck on that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
That hoop is what makes Kawhi so lethal. I mean, you have to respect the outside shot, but he can also take it right to the basket.
Here's Morant. He's got 15. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Jackson finds George. There's the triple. Jackson can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Jackson. Knocked loose. On the wing, Brooks. Here's Bain. Adams with the ball. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to George. Kicks it out to Jackson. Leonard for 3. And that concludes the first half. It's the Grizzlies up.
17. The Grizzlies, 25.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Robert Covington is out there with Nicholas Batum. And it's Man in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue.
Well, a late second-round pick in 2019 out of Florida State. Terrence Mann has proven to be a steal, and he's going to be in this league for a long, long time.
Now here's Jones. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Here's Aldama. Powell covers. Green against Batum. Green, the pass to Jones. 4 on the clock. Tillman. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here are the Clippers. In transition, here come the Clippers. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Jones with the ball, guarded by Batum. Here's Aldama. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And he comes up with a bucket. And for Man, proving he belongs earned him a 2-year, $22 million contract extension.
And B.A., I love his game. An efficient scorer and good decision maker who doesn't try to do too much. He just makes it easy for coach to trust him with bigger minutes.
Wall against Jones. Right side Green. Pass to Conchar. Outside for Green. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Oh, unselfish basketball from Covington. Now, his teammates appreciate his willingness to hit them when they're open.
Jones in the post. Wall covering. Here's Tillman. Batum pulls it in.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Aldama, guarded by Batum.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
On the wing man. Pass to Batum. It doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Green for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Now here's Jones. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Aldama. Here's Conchar. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Covington. Here's the break. Ooh, poked away. For Memphis, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Jones with the ball. Checked by Wall. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Outside Jones. The 3. Sinks it from distance. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Out to Covington. Here's Man. And the layup is good off the glass.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
The Grizzlies have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Jones. And Wall pulls it down. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Can't cash it in from close range. Memphis leading. Jones finds Green to the paint. Here's Aldama. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Wall against Jones. Wall, no good. 1 second left. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up by a healthy 8 points. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Clippers shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. On the court for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. Memphis has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The dime courtesy of Morant. I'd love to play with Ja. He's always looking to move that ball.
Jackson with it. George outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Zubac. And the foul on Steven Adams. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Moran against Jackson. Leonard for 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Morant, the pass to Adams. Tries again. Crafty move. And the officials call goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it. But he got to the ball just a moment late.
The Clippers trail. Pass to Zubac. Here's Jackson. The kick out to Morris. Back to Jackson. Morris outside. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 ball. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Up top, Bain. Outside, Morant. There's the drive. That one doesn't drop. And Los Angeles the other way now. Leonard passes to George. Misses the layup. For Memphis, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And then Morant with the jam!
This is what teams try to do with Morant. Get physical, make it difficult, but he just continues to figure it out.
Zubac finds Jackson. Out to Leonard. Back to George. Jackson with 3. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Los Angeles has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Lays it up and banks it in. Now just a 3-point Grizzly lead.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
Now here's Morant. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will. And that out-of-bounds violation is going to trigger a coach's challenge. This game is too close to let any kind of questionable call slide.
And depending on the ref's angle, an out-of-bounds violation.
The previous play is under review.
A call that's easy and quick to confirm on the monitor.
Yeah, it's one of the main reasons the coaches.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
On an out-of-bounds call. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
So it comes up empty at the line. And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
George passes to Leonard. Back to George. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear where they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. And there's the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Massive points from Morant, the leader of this team, willing to take the big shots.
Jackson finds George. Leonard against Brooks. Jackson outside. For three, George. And it's Bain with the rebound.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
And that one's good for Brooks.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Jackson for three. Second chance shot. Oh, he nails it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamental.
Up top, Morant. The three is up. Sinks the tray. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Now here's Zubac. Leonard for three. Oh, he buried the three.
Oh, man, what a bucket by Leonard. His team counts on him when the time is short because he can handle the pressure.
Jackson against Morant. And so it's Memphis winning this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here.
As they came into the arena earlier on.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Russell with a wide-open look. Towns down low, guarded by Jackson. Towns kicks to Russell. Beyond the arc. And Bain pulls it down.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Jackson passes to Adams. Memphis moving it around. Morant with a wide-open look. The three-pointer, no good. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Edwards drives in.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
Morant scanning the floor. In the corner, it's Bain. Back to Jackson. Pass to Morant. Shot clock at 6. He feeds it to Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Well, Steven Adams was a bit raw when he entered the league, but you can see right there how sound he has become as a finisher on the interior.
Now, here is Russell. Edwards kicks to Towns. Shoots it. Tips it up, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Russell against Morant. Takes a 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Edwards. That shot misses. Great D that time from Bain.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
And Brooks gets it to go.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now here's Edwards.
2 minutes remaining.
And the pass to McDaniels. Uses the glass to finish the layup. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Brooks dishes to Morant. Back to Brooks. Pass to Morant. Driving the lane. Jackson in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Morant drives in. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Spins. Now here's McDaniel. Brooks covering, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniel's doors is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
Now here's Morant. No points in the game yet for him. Here he goes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
No good on the second free throw. Timberwolves leading by 3. Russell finds Towns. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant passes to Bing. Pass to Adams. Morant outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Bing. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. He kicks it to Russell. Tries the spin move. From outside, off the mark. Bain passes to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
At the end of one, a closely contested game. So and it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far of the Timberwolves?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Now here's Morant. On the wing, Bain. Out to Morant. And the 3 ball is good. Morant's got the lead up to 2 now for Memphis. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Morant finds Brooks. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. To the inside. Morant with the steal. Bain passes to Morant. Outside Jackson. The tray. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Edwards. The feed to Gobert. Shoots. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Wide open shot is on the money.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic so pretty, so fluid.
Morant against Russell. Brooks setting the pick for Jackson. Inside, stolen by McDaniels. Here's Towns. And no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Bain kicks to Adams. And that one is good.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Yep, that one goes. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Bain passes to Brooks. Back to Bain. Now Brooks. Morant outside. Lets it go. It's stolen by Gobert. Towns with it. Guarded down by Jackson. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Russell from long range. A three-pointer is right on target. Russell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Morant outside. Here's Adams. A shot off that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. Minnesota in the lead. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Wow, why lay it in when you can send an emphatic message? Rudy Gobert on the dunk.
Edwards against Bain. Brooks kicks to Morant. Outside for Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Russell looking it over. Driving inside. Edwards finds McDaniel. The three. Rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Adams with the slam.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass him.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The pass to McDaniels. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. 16 seconds left in the first half of the game. Towns kicks to Edwards. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson down low. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the
tie game in Minnesota. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Jones, and it's Tillman in at the center, filling out the middle. And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Jones in the post. Gonchar, the pass to Jones. And the layup is good. Jones has got the first points of the second half here for the Grizzlies.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Jacks up a three. Just 5 on the clock. With the floater, Prince wide open. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Memphis leading. On the wing, Green. Guarded by Prince. Conchar. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Here's Noel. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Prince, that's for 2. No good from the wing.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Now, here's Anderson. Pass to Prince. Looking to end the run. It doesn't go for him. And it's Memphis the other way. Outside, Jones. Out to the right wing. Memphis the rebound. Outside, Green. Passes it to Conchar. Buries it from 3-point range. And now it's a 10-point Grizzly lead.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
Jones against Prince. Conchar, the pass to Jones. Memphis moving it around. Out to the right wing. To the wing right side. Here's Tillman. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Tillman's got his first points in this one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Memphis with the ball. Right now on a 14-0 run.
Many teams could use a multi-position defender like Taurean Prince.
Well, defensively, you know that Taurean is going to play with great effort night after night. He does an incredible job contesting shots, fighting through screens, and offensively, obviously, his value comes as a spot-up shooter.
Anderson's shot is off.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Jones, no one around him. No good on the 3. Timberwolves trail by 14. Here's McLaughlin. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Memphis has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Jones, the pass to Tillman. Here's Conchar. Outside, Green. Pass to Tillman. Puts it up from 12. The rebound by Prince. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And he banks in the layup.
And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by Memphis.
29 seconds left to play in the third. They kick it out to Green. Fires the 3. The rebound by Anderson. Minnesota shooting 31%. Not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Here's Noel. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Conchar. Jones for three, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Anderson is out there with Torian Prince. Then there's Reed. And it's McLaughlin in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Some changes for Memphis. Now here's Morant. Out to Brooks, and there's the pass to Jackson. From deep three-point range, that one no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it. McDaniels with the ball. Now defended by Bain. Here's Russell. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Deep 2 from Brooks. Minnesota with the rebound. Pass to Towns. To Edwards. Outside Russell. Over Morant. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
On the wing, Bain. Jackson from long range. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Payton for 3. And another miss by Memphis. Timberwolves trail by 14. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window, and exploits it.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. In the corner, it's Bain. Feeds it to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
Russell passes to McDaniels. Gobert trying to get open. A shot by McDaniels, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Here's the lob to Adams. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. McDaniels finds Russell. Back to McDaniels. Outside, Towns. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Goes up on the wing, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Morant, and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And it's Russell with that extra effort.
You know, to me, it's huge when D'Angelo gets to the glass. This guy has the ability to use his athleticism to his advantage.
Right side Bain. Adams in the corner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
As physical a player as there is in the entire NBA, Steven Adams putting the defense in a tough spot.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Timberwolves trail by 14.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Memphis.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Ja Morant.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Payne for three. Gobert pulls it in. Edwards finds Russell. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead.
Thanks.
Here we go.
So the Clippers win the tip. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. Here's Zubac. Jackson outside. And stolen by Gobert. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Outside Edwards. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Jackson. This should be an active game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. It's going to be a lot of fun.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Russell against Jackson. Out to Leonard. Fires the three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, really good job by Reggie Jackson just finding the shooter and feeding him.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can. The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Leonard passes to George. Leonard up top. McDaniels covering. Back to Leonard. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2 for Minnesota. They've gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. from downtown. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's George. Morris outside. Back to George. Takes the three. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Think about the rookie year that PG had, where he shot under 30% from the three-point line, but all that tireless work in the offseason, and now such a vital part of his game.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Zubac passes to George. Back to Zubac. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, he's got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
Now here's Russell. Gobert finds Russell. Launches it. It's rebounded by Zubac. Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 10-2 run here.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Here's Leonard. Back to Morris. Shot clock at 3. Fires the 3. That one is off. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Edwards, the pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Leonard passes to George. Back to Leonard. George, right side. Inside. Launches a 3. That shot off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Edwards against Jackson. It's stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here they come with numbers in transition. Here's Towns. Back to Gobert. Just 3 on the clock. Great D that time from Zubac. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Clippers on top, up by 4, and back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Here's George. That one a little long.
He loved to make him pay for giving up that wide-open jumper. Was unable to do so.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Russell. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Edwards with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here's McDaniels. Denied by Leonard.
That's why they call him the clock. Kawhi getting in there with those massive mitts.
George passes to Zubac. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brett.
Yeah, B.A., with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
Nice move. And Jackson lays it in. And now an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
Good handles from Reggie. The kids would tell you Reggie's in his bag.
It's Edwards on the wing. George defending. George with a steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. Jackson finds George. Morris outside. Pass to Leonard. George with it. Jackson on the wing. Over McDaniels. Jackson can't get it to go.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
George against Edwards. Rejected by George.
Well, in terms of wing defenders, PG might be in the top 5 in the league.
Jackson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Brent, some people have talked about the return of the mid-range jumper. Is that something you've seen as well?
I don't know, BA, if it ever really left. I mean, the guys that we talk about often have been doing it for years and doing it well. So coaches who understand that they have players that have a tremendous skill to make shots and make tough shots are still going to lean on possessions where that shot is offered up to the rim.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Towns for 3. Here's Gobert. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Part of why Gobert has won multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards, the ability to own the glass.
The Clippers in the lead. And here's Jackson. The kick out to Morris. It's George on the wing. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA, gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Russell, the pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. Ooh, Morris with a steal. George with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Jackson, pass to Zubac. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
George against Edwards. Now here's George. He's closely guarded. Can't connect from short range. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. And so it's Los Angeles closing it.
With the score, your Minnesota Timberwolves 11, the Clippers 18.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's Naz Reid. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Noel in a shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Well, the Clippers shooting only 39% so far in the game. Covington passes to Powell. To the left side wing. Outside Covington. Pass to Mann. Fires for 3. Reid with the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. Over to the left wing. The Clippers grab the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Now here's Batum. The kick out to Wall. Pass to man. Batum sets a screen. From the arc. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Timberwolves trail. It's tipped. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Covington passes to Batum. Outside Wall. Out to Covington. The three is up. Fires in the triple. Covington's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's McLaughlin. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he can't bank that one in. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Powell. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
At the line for the Clippers.
Yeah, can't sleep on Powell defensively. He will step up and start to pour it in.
The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Pass to Anderson. Banked it in off the glass.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Outside Covington. Back to Wall. Here's man. Off the mark there with a three. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. The reverse. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. The Clippers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Outside Covington. Back to Wall. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Wall. Out to Powell. Lets it go from deep. And the Clippers miss again. Here's Noel. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. Can't hit from in close. Batum against Reed. And Anderson over to help. Covington passes to Powell. Pass to man. Just 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity for 3. Covington. Offensive rebound. Now Batum. Covington with it. Batum right side. Here's man for 3. Reed with the rebound. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Outside Anderson. 3-pointer. That one no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Here's Batum. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And a little slam dunk from Batum. That'll work.
Here's McLaughlin. Rebound by the Clippers.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Out to Powell. Here's the 3. Anderson pulls it down. Powell's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Noel. Count that one. Noel's gotten 4 this quarter.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Outside Covington. Back to Wall. Out to Powell. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Clippers ahead. Up 9. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the two-way threats of George and Leonard in the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at point guard.
How about the handles of a guy like Paul George at his size being able to rip around and has total confidence in his ability to score.
Here's Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Paul George. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Now, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Outside Russell. Beyond the arc. Good work defensively by Leonard. Los Angeles shooting at about 34% here in this game. Off target from outside. Minnesota with the ball. Trailing by 10. Pass to Russell. To the middle. The kick out to Edwards. Gobert passes to Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, good whistle there.
Free throw good, Edwards. Both shots good from the strike. The Clippers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Jackson against Russell. Kicks it to George. Back to Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And Kawhi getting up that time, just owning all the airspace around the rim.
Outside Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Leonard passes to Zubats. George outside. Pass to Leonard. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
Once Leonard gets some wiggle room down there, his broad shoulders, he figures out how to execute and knock it down.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip-in.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Jackson finds Leonard. Back to Jackson. Kicks it to George. Stolen by Russell. On the break. That's good from Towns. On the assist by Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists in the game. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. It's George on the wing. Jackson against Russell. Leonard outside. Morris on the wing. Puts up a 3. Leonard can't get it to go. The Timberwolves trail. Tipped. Stolen by Jackson. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's McDaniels, and he dunks it down.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
Leonard outside. Pass to Zubats. Jackson outside. Now Zubats, defended by Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Rudy Gobert picks one up. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up missing both free throws. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And that one's good.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Edwards against George. Morris outside. Jackson on the wing. The kick out to Morris. Shot clock at 2. George right side. Looking to end the drought. They get it again. Leonard up top. McDaniels covering. With the clock winding down. Money.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Now here's Morris. Over Towns. No good. So it's the Clippers taking the W in a close one. They played. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. 4 out.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. You know, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. Now George, following the miss by Marcus Morris from deep.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
Here's Morant. For the three. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Jackson down low. Guarded by Morant. Kicks it out to Leonard. Stolen by Brooks. Over to the wing. The baseline J. Here's Adams. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
And Adams with the slam.
You just can't let Adams get this deep in the paint because when he does, he's focused on slamming it down.
Morris with the screen for Leonard. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Zubac. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Zubac.
On D, Adams is so intimidating, using his size well to affect the shot.
And Morant gets it to go.
No reason to overcomplicate an easy shot, but hey, he still got it to go.
Here's George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Teardrop shot. Nice D from Brooks. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Now here's Jackson. The pass to George. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Jackson against Morant. Outside, George. Takes it out to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant outside. In the corner, it's Bain. And the 3 off target. Clippers trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. To the middle, here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
An unselfish player. I like how Morant is all about helping his teammates. Terrific pass.
And George kicks to Zubac. Passes to Jackson. Dishes to George. Bain looking around. Here's Brooks. Morris with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Nobody near George. And it's off from 3-point range. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Out to Morant. Brooks outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Clippers trail by 6. Right side, Leonard. The Clippers again turning it over. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Jackson against Morant. There's the 3. No good that time. And so it's Memphis with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're
Please give a big round of applause for your first dance.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And another thing, coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Clippers trail by 6. Here's Leonard. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
The Clippers shooting a putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around.
Just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
The 3 from Morant. The Clippers grab the miss. Morris outside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Morris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
An efficient scorer inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Morris finds George. Deep. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. For Memphis, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Morant looking around. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul. Here's Bain. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Bain. Shot clock at 6. Morant with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Morant's got 9. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day great falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Morant outside. Pass to Brooks. Outside, Bain. Outside for Jackson. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds in this game. There's the lob to Jackson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Adams. Out to Morant. Pass to Bain. It's Brooks on the wing. It's good from long range.
You get the feeling that Brooks will get better and better with this shot. He's obviously working on it.
Outside, George. And Leonard has it in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Spydi with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Leonard finds Jackson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Jackson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice retort by Reggie Jackson. He's one of those guys you don't want to let him get hot.
There's the pass to Brooks. Memphis moving it around. 6 to shoot. Right side Bain. From deep. The Clippers grab the miss. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. There's 25 seconds left in the second quarter. It's good. Now it's just a 3-point Grizzly lead.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
Morant against Jackson. Morant drives in. And then Morant slams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis, Jim. I thank you, David, and folks, don't go.
The Clippers, 18.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Robert Covington out there with Batum. And it's man in at the 3, the small forward. And Wall kicks to Covington. Back to Wall. And he drives in. Powell, no one around him, bangs home the trifecta. Powell's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Clippers. And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. A 2-point game. This is it to Concho. There's the triple. That shot off, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Covington passes to man. Wall wide open. They get it back. There's the dish to Batum. With a tie, goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know what makes Nicholas Batum indispensable? When they need him in the paint, he's there. When they need him on the perimeter, he's there.
And with Batum, his versatility has earned him a lot of minutes over his career.
Kevin, reason why, when you got a guy who can guard a wing and get you points in the paint, that'll always get you some floor time.
Kicks it out to Jones. Oh, good on the triple. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Man passes to Wall. Los Angeles with another miss. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the wide open shot from Green. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
I love the elevation Danny Green gets on his jumper. Makes him tough to defend from distance.
Wall with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Covington into the lane. Aldama with the rebound. Memphis leading by 4. Here's Conchar. Pass to Aldama. Green in the post. Pass to Tillman. Clock is at 3. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Clippers trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Green. And that one, good. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Fast break execution. Danny Green knows where he's supposed to be and seals the deal.
Now the pass to man. Back to Wall. It's Powell on the wing. That 3 off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Jones drives in. Green kicks to Jones. Spins. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Covington wide open. He fires. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 6.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
And it's good for 2. Green's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Nice look for Danny Green there, taking charge. You love the leadership he's brought everywhere he's gone.
Trying to get something going. And they get it back. Here's Batum. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Ball's shot is good. 52 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Jones against Wall. Right side, Green. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Green. It's blocked.
A sneaky present at the defensive end. Nicholas Batum was all over that shot.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Here's Conshaw. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 9. 19 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Left side, George. And it's George finishing it off.
So far, George's competitive play has worked well. He's getting just about everything to fall.
Here's Tillman. No good with the layup.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. They have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
The 4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Morant passes to Jackson. 5 on the clock. It's Morant with the drive. And finished over by Morant.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
It's George on the wing. Oh, Morris in position.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Jackson against Morant. Outside for Jackson. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. Clippers trail by 5. Jackson up top, guarded by Morant. Takes it out to Leonard. Outside Jackson. In the corner, George with it. A 3 from Morris. Brooks grabs the board. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Morris outside. Leonard on the wing. Lets it go with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists tonight.
What concentration from Kawhi Leonard, rising up and firing it.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. George Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, and an excellent pass by Morris, a guy known for his finishing ability, but he also has the skills to facilitate.
Jackson against Morant. Bain passes to Morant. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Morant finds Bain. Back to Morant. Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The ability to stop and start, change pace. Morant's a handful off the dribble.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one, not with so much riding on it.
Outside Jackson. And George kicks to Jackson. Back to George. Outside Leonard. And he makes good on the way up.
Knowing the situation, Kawhi willing and able to take control. Big bucket.
Morant against Jackson. Left side, Bain. Out to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Tremendous effort from John Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Jackson looking it over. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant passes to Jackson.
Converting around the rim is just effortless for Jackson. He could play on my team any day.
Pass to Morris. He dishes it to George. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morant against Jackson. And a wide open look for Bain. Misses the 3. Here's Los Angeles now. They trail by 6. Jackson kicks to Morris. Back to Jackson. From deep, George. No good with the tip. So it's Memphis picking up the win. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
excellent matchup. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Jackson finds Morant. Outside Bane. Both of these teams have assembled some promising young talent, Clark. Really setting themselves up for the future.
Always fun to watch these young stars go at it against one another and see how they develop over time. I'm looking forward to watching their journey.
Here's Morant. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. From outside the arc. And it's Brooks missing. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Towns. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Brooks against Russell. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Right side Edwards. From the baseline. Here's Gobert. Nails the baby hook.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback. He wasn't going to be denied.
Outside Morant. To the inside. Pass to Bane. Outside for Morant. Adams with the ball. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. It's Edwards on the wing. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Now here's Morant. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Memphis the rebound. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. No good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Outside Edwards. Takes it inside. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
They throw good, Edwards. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Now here's Bane. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Edwards. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Morant, the pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Russell against Morant. Russell with the rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Sends it home from three-point land.
You know, you look at Russell and the green light is always on from there for him, and he shoots it with confidence.
Outside for Brooks. Outside Bane. Pass to Morant. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Minnesota in the lead. Russell, the pass to Edwards. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. This is another, just 1 of 4 from the floor. Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over.
failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Morant against Russell. Morant, the pass to Adams. Outside for Brooks. Russell against Morant. Here's Bane. Another shot. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Pass to Edwards. 24 seconds left in the first. That one goes in.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
Morant against Russell. Outside Bane. Back to Morant. Going inside. Outside Bane. And so it's Minnesota leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Russell, that's good.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Off target with the 3.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Outside for Brooks. Morant against Russell. Yep, that one goes.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. It's not going to go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Up top, Bane. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Gobert. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Jackson down low, covered by Towns. Back to Jackson. Outside Bane. With the drive. Pass to Adams. Here's Morant. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Edwards can't hit.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Bane against Russell. Three-pointer, Brooks. Drops in the 3. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Outside Edwards. Here he goes. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
It's really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
And both free throws good for Edwards. 1:41 left in the first half. Edwards against Bain. Adams up top. Outside Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
McDaniels passes to Towns. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Brooks outside. Jackson outside. Morant against Russell. Fires from deep. And it's Morant missing. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Bain against Edwards. Pass to Towns. 4-3. Stolen by Bain. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the dunk by Jackson.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And it's Morant missing. Ja Morant, he's feeling it. Thanks very much, Allie. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Outside Russell. There's the 3. That one doesn't drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability. But he's actually changed that image and impression over time. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Outside Russell. Changes up. And he lays it up and in. Russell's got 7 points in the game. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
Here's Towns, and he banks in the layup.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Pass to Conchar. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Back to Jones. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Drains the triple. Jones has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Russell up top. 7 points in the game. And that one drops for him.
Boy, fantastic job that time cashing in from the mid-range by Russell. He understands when to pick his spots from the mid-range area.
Jones, the pass to Green. Here's Aldama. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Jones from outside. McDaniels with the rebound.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Right side Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Jones against Russell. Back to Jones. To the paint. Pass to Tillman. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Gobert. Towns for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Towns has got 5 points.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is, and very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Pass to Conchar. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Jones. And no good, trying to use the glass.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Memphis calls timeout. A line change here for Memphis. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Here's Morant. 9 points in the game. Right side Bain. Back to Morant. Pass to Brooks. From deep. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's McDaniels. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Now Morant. The 3 ball. No good on the shot. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Timberwolves ahead. Up 2. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
And Allie, thank you for that. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul. Bain against Edwards. Bain, the pass to Adams. The shake. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Outside Edwards. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brooks against McDaniels. Outside for Moran. Looking to get back on track. Brooks outside. Back to Moran. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. Morant, no good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Pass to Towns. Lets it fly from 18. Edwards. It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
Here's Moran. And Gobert with a block. They recover it. Outside Bain. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Bain. Moran against Russell. Outside McDaniels. And the layup is good off the glass. And now it's a 4-point Minnesota lead.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Timeout call. Memphis. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Outside Morant. Inside. Here's Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Knocks it down from distance.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Russell against Moran. Left side, Russell. Here's McDaniels. 3 on the clock. Towns uses the glass on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Town? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
He drops it from range.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Adams against Russell. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Towns, that's good. Towns has got 9 points now in the 2nd half.
Towns makes the most of his chances inside. He gets the ball in good position, does his work early, and then the battle's over after that.
Morant. The shot comes out. Good D by Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. And here's Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Russell. McDaniels against Brooks. McDaniels can't hit. Outside Morant. Bain with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Bain, no good.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
And it's powered home by Towns.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line, Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
So courageous, taking it right to the defender.
Boy, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow.
Well, I tell you what, don't tell him. I mean, I want to see it again.
And the shot goes in.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game. while they're up big.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Bain misses there. And so it's Minnesota with the W. Just a gutsy performance on the road. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.